This is by far the coolest thing we have ever done on this channel. Watching movies as a family is one of the most fun things we do together as a family. In fact, we make it a weekly tradition. So I thought, let's make it even better and put a movie theater into our house. So this is our bonus room upstairs. We've always wanted a bonus room. Now we finally have one. And the problem is it doesn't turn out the way we thought it would, to be honest with you. It's really a catch-all for the kids. They're always in and out. They don't turn off the TV. God knows how long that's been turned on. There's trash everywhere. They know they're not supposed to have food up here. And it's kind of a weird layout. It's narrow but long. And we're gonna make sure this is gonna fit the coolest movie theater we'll have ever built. Let's get into it. This is what I'm saying. They just got this last Christmas. This thing is already broken. Fritos and a gummy bear. How many times I say no candy upstairs, boys? Here's what I'm thinking for the vision. Giant projector screen here. I want 2 tiers of movie theater seating. I want accent lights, moody walls, because I don't want it to look like a regular bonus room. So we're gonna have to figure out a bunch of things. Where to get movie theater seating? What kind of projector do I need to get? What kind of surround sound system do I need to do? How am I gonna block this off? A whole lot to figure out, but right now let's start with what I know. Let's figure out electrical. First row of seating. I'm gonna start the first one at 10. In fact, 9, because by the time you recline, it'll push you back. So that's one. Then we'll have a little hallway. Then the second tier comes in. Oh, sorry. First seat there, hallway, second row there. So because there's a hallway, I want to put an accent light here. Something because we have this weird ceiling. So we'll put an accent light here that'll shine up and down. And then we'll put one up front here. And the same thing, opposite side. This is gonna be hallways all along the side, so we are still gonna have like 45 to 50 inches of walking space, which is perfect. And then lastly, we need to throw an outlet, probably replace one of these lights and put an outlet there for the projector. Good game plan. Let's start slicing and dicing these walls and run some wire. I want to do this in one clean slate, so patching up is going to be a lot easier. It already broke down the middle. That's all right. Oh, it didn't break, that's just a seam. Stay with me. It keeps wanting to break around these corners. Blow this one out more. When you don't have a pencil sharpener, sometimes you gotta get resourceful. Oh, got the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, this one sucks. Okay, oscillating tool made for light work. At least repairing drywall will be a lot smoother and easier as opposed to brand new sheath. But here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna borrow the power from this outlet. That is gonna power this sconce and this sconce that are gonna shoot up for accent and down. It's then gonna travel on top here where we're gonna have another sconce and another uplight sconce as well. Now, I'm also borrowing power from this side, and the reason why is because we're gonna run power to the middle here for the projector. I was gonna borrow power from these lights, but somebody's gonna be a little jerk and everybody's watching a movie, they're gonna flip the lights in the back, shut the lights off here and the projector. Total buzzkill. And I bet you I know which one of my kids would do that. Looking at you, Beckham.
What have you done?
Surprise! What do you think?
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, come on in, look around. You know, what's our favorite activity?
Are you taking down the whole roof?
I'm not, but we're close enough. What's our favorite activity we do with the kids?
Movie night.
Movie night. So, I figured we'd make a movie theater room.
Ooh. What are you gonna do?
Well, it's narrow and long, so I'm thinking 100-inch projector, like super giant.
Are you having to go that way because the roof is higher there?
Well, yeah, because I mean, there's no way we could fit it on this side. This is just 12 feet. That's just obnoxious.
But why are you taking the wall down?
I'm not taking the wall down. I gotta run the electrical for it because we're gonna have accent lights.
Can you add some green somewhere?
Green?
No, I like it.
Yeah, any color selection?
I like a green. I always like a green.
Feeling,
Yeah, I
and then make it-
don't like this like rectangular thing that's going on. Can we like just make it one big ceiling?
This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Put like some kind of antlers above the console
Exactly
too.
like it. All right, you go figure out the color schemes and all that stuff, and you let me know what you come up with. Pew, pew. Now let me do my magic. I forgot the switch. But we're not in trouble because I made these super long. All I gotta do is shorten it and throw a switch here. Let's throw on some drywall. That's really not bad with an oscillating tool. Okay, gotta throw up the rest of this drywall, play a little bit of a puzzle piece put back together, and then we'll start taping it up, and hopefully by then Irene will figure out what colors we're gonna choose. Let me know in the comment section what we should do. We got a few in mind, but maybe you guys want better. See you in a bit. That was 2 long days of back-breaking work. Long days. Some days I did like 13, 14 hours just to make sure I'm set up for the next day. Got everything taped, got everything floated, got everything textured. Got to do a quick sand, and then we're gonna prime all the raw drywall mud, the texture, just so the paint can stick better. And then we'll make our run to a store, and hopefully we find a color that we want. I have something in mind. Irina has something in mind. Hopefully it works here and doesn't become too dark. But in the meantime, send thoughts and prayers, and Tylenol, mostly Tylenol. I need Tylenol. My back is tight. Your boy's not as young as he used to be. Onward and forward. The time has finally come. The drywall is prepped. We're painting, boys and girls. And the color, drum roll please, brrr, iron ore. It was close debate between Vintage Vogue and iron ore, but I truly wanted to have this thing be black, like a movie theater would be. So I've only done an iron ore color one time previously in my life. That was at the A-frame cabin that I did. If you know, you know. And it was on the mudroom cabinets, and I thought it came out so clutch. Now, the one that I used then had a satin finish, which obviously for your typical cabinets, you want a little protection. But here, this is where your boy went a little crazy. We're going flat, kids. And the best way I could describe this color, it's black, which is awesome, but it's tamed. Like it's got a little bit of charcoal in there, a little playfulness, a little bit of fun, a little bit of zest, a little garnishment. That's what I'm excited for. You're gonna love it, because I think I'm gonna love it. And the reason I didn't do satin is because by the time the uplighting goes on, I didn't want it to have a sheen. I wanted it to be just nice and clean. So let's give it a go and see how she turns out. This room is looking absolutely incredible. This color is magnificent. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be dark, I wanted it to be moody, but I didn't want it to be jet black. I wanted to have a little bit of, call it warmth, but also modern. And folks, we accomplished that. Now that's all is said and done, let's start hooking up our wires. Here's the sick sconce lights. I think they're called sconce lights. Pendant lights, I got them on Amazon. If you like them, first of all, I love this color brass because sometimes it comes as like gold. Shoots up and down. I'm probably gonna replace these lights because the bulbs, because they're not dimmable and we need them to be dimmable. So look how dope that's gonna look. Shot up here, shoot down here. We just need to hook up our switch. I got a dimmable switch. This one says it also lights up, so you gotta see it in the middle of the night. But let's see what we can come up with. I am hoping I'm doing this correctly. The diagram is not that clear, and the switch can do both single pole and three-way. So I got my common wires together. I got my line coming in the bottom that's hot. I got my load going to the red, and then I believe the red and white is for a three-way switch. So. All right, moment of truth. If I screwed up this wiring or not. Oh, holy smokes. This is the most perfect lighting that I was envisioning. Not too bright, not overwhelming, just a little accent. This is doing it absolutely phenomenal. 50 bucks on Amazon. I think 60 for the pair. Best choice I've made so far. This is perfect. Oh, it's perfect. But now that the lights are done, let's start blacking out this window because we're gonna have a projector. And projectors need it to be dark. Let's get into it. You staring at my shirt? I love how this Mr. Build It t-shirt fits me. I mean, good luck finding other merch that fits. Hugs your arms, shoulders perfectly nice and fitted. Doesn't shrink, I mean, unless you want it to. If you want one, I'll be nice. I'll link a QR right here. Click it, buy one for yourself. Buy for a loved one. Buy them for Christmas, Thanksgiving. They'll love it. I'm 6'2", I weigh between about 205. This is a large. We got some blackout film. Thanks, Amazon. Is it as wide as my window? Oh, that's perfect. I don't even know if I'm gonna need to cut the sides. I will probably. Okay, so clear film comes off. I'm not an expert when it comes to applying window tint or window wrap, but every time I do it, I get a little bit better. Throw some water in there, peel the back, and then we squeegee the absolute living snot out of it. Carefully, of course. Water should evaporate later. Squeegee the snot out of it. Get all the water. Oh, I got squirted in the eye. Pause. I went down this rabbit hole on Instagram for some reason. It was showing me window tinting or window cleaning competitions. That's how sick and disgusting my algorithm is. I spent an hour watching guys professionally clean windows at a conference. I need a better blade. So I don't like how you could see light coming through the sides here. So I'm gonna use black caulking and I'm just making a tape so it's a nice clean line. I don't get it on my nice windows. And I'm gonna have this black caulk go all the way around. Therefore, it's gonna keep all the light out. And I'm not worried about this peeling off when it gets heated up because I already tried it on my golf sim room to black out all the lights and it worked great. I just wanted to have just added support so I don't have to come back, take my screen down and try to fix this stupid thing. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Whew, that's great. Oh, that's just lovely. I gotta get rid of the sill, and then I'm gonna go bring in the projector screen. This thing is massive, like way too massive. So I may have gotten a little carried away with the screen portion. I was under the impression I ordered a 100-inch screen. Nope. We are working with a 135-inch screen right now.
This is a 135-inch screen, plenty big for our bonus room theater.
Where a lot of people said you should buy like a TV, like a giant 100-inch TV, and they're pretty comparably priced as a projector. But then I was like, yeah, but I don't know if I could afford a 135-inch TV. So we're doing the old Tim the Toolman Taylor and going bigger and going, oh. Well, this is what it looks like fully assembled. And as always, the instructions didn't help, so it took a lot longer than expected. But other than that, it's a really quality screen. So it says lay out the frame rails with the velvet side facing. That's a rail. This is the rail. I can feel some velvet. There's some velvet facing down. This is gonna be freaking fancy. This is facing down. So this one seems upside down. It's, I'm looking where the velvet is. What am I missing? And then I need to put plugs in here. I don't know how many plugs to put in here. It only took me about 30 minutes to figure out what they meant by those instructions. These go there. This is 7 here. Okay. Oh, insert end without rubber. Okay, so I have to get this whole piece all the way across now, just because I wanted to go this end first. And the remaining 2 corners, after all corners are attached, both sides of the screen. Okay, we're going, we're cooking. Come on. Oh, that's a hell of a support bar. I gotta mount this thing, one giant picture. They line up, and we'll go top first and then. Okay, couple of motions. Number 1, that's a freaking big screen. It's giant. It's so much bigger than I thought it would look. Number 2, didn't consider that part of the window. I mean, the most I could get in order to cover that window is the screen to be not very big, to be honest with you, like 6 feet, 6.5 feet. At that point, you might as well hang a TV. So I do kind of have a solution there. I have a surround sound system, which we're gonna get to in a second. One of the speakers I was gonna mount up there, but I could hang it down here. That's one option. Don't love it, but that's an option. Option 2 would be to put some backing here, tape this over, and conceal it. And by the looks of it, I think that's just what I might have to do. Just enough, like a faux piece of drywall, just to make it look uniform. It will fix it. I am kind of bummed out because I wanted to put a shelf down below here, but by the looks of it, I don't think it's gonna be possible, but I will have to figure out how to conceal a lot of these wires. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on in my head, and hopefully I don't lose my sanity. Why don't we do this? Why don't we throw up some sound systems and see how that part looks before we start tinkering with anything else. All right, as we're building a really cool room, the movie theater room, I wanna show you another really cool room. This is what I would call my dojo. This is my golf simulator / gym here. And to be honest with you, a lot of people always ask me like what my workout routine is, and I keep it very basic, very simple, but I do it every single day. 20 to 30 minute workouts. And this is something that I use for my cardio days. This is the Hydro Wave rower. I absolutely love this thing. I love the fact that it breaks down and I could store it away so it's not in the way at all. That's the big win for me. Number 2, when it comes to all these cardio days, it's really hard to motivate yourself. Hydro's technology and their library of workouts, over 2,000 workouts, make it so easy to an ADD person like myself to stay focused and stay motivated. Check this out. I used to run a lot for cardio, and then my knee started aching up. But then when I switched to the rowing machine for cardio, it's actually less impact on any of my joints. I don't feel any of the problems from it. And you get 2 times more of the benefits than running or cycling alone. But if you are a competitive person like myself, you can get into their library here with tons of workouts. You can filter them by duration. If you only have 10 minutes, there's a 10-minute workout. If you have 30, 45, you can find them. And the instructors are so encouraging and so fun to watch them row. You would think it's not, but it's so captivating and engaging. And you could track all of your stats, your performance, unlock certain levels. You can row all over the world. They're actually live filming in New Zealand or England or Boston. It's so fun to actually be distracted as you're working out and improving your health. I love the display on it. You can select the music genre that you want to play, and the leaderboard, it drives me crazy being a competitive person. So it's awesome to get that motivation going. They have a bunch of different pieces of equipment from the Origin, the Wave, or the Arc. This is the Wave. I love the fact you can customize the colors on it. I like the size of it. And I love the fact that how easy it is to store. Whether you're new to fitness, maybe you're an expert, or maybe you want to make new, good, healthy decisions in the new year, I highly encourage you to check this out. It's easy to get into. It's super beneficial for you. They got awesome Black Friday deals going on right now. You can get $550 off the Origin, $200 off the Wave, or $200 off their Arc. And if you use my promo code BUILD at checkout, you'll get an additional $50 discount on top of their discounts right now. I've been using this product for over a year now and absolutely love it on a regular basis. Be sure to check them out. Click the link in the description below and see for yourself. So after a lot of frustration trying to figure out the sound system, you could spend as little as $200 to as high as $10,000, if not more. So I hit up my buddy who's more of a tech dude. He's like, what's your budget? I go, don't make it unapproachable. So he found me something from Onkyo for $1,400 on Amazon. It is 5 speakers and a receiver. Got apparently good reviews. He has the same system. He says he loves it. But what's cool about it is he says it has the Atmos system, which I don't know. I'm an idiot when it comes to tech. And apparently it's the way the sound is calibrated and plays with one another. So there's a speaker, this kind of pops up magnetic. There's a speaker on top and a speaker on the bottom. That's why we had to run so many wires through. So 2 of each. And apparently if there's a helicopter in the back and it's going towards the right side, you could hear the sound kind of traveling through this speaker plus this speaker. Apparently it's this whole immersive experience, so long as the movie supports it kind of thing. And the cool thing is these little covers, they're magnetic on and off. And I don't know if I want to keep them or not, just because I like the rose gold in there that'll match everything and make it look a little retro. But leave a comment. On, nice and clean, modern. Off, looks like a killer guy hangout spot. Or family, Let me know.
I mean, maybe it's early, but don't you already have a screen?
I just wanted to get more practice with assembling projector screens. No, but in all honesty, this 135, as much as I love it, it's just too small for the space. If I didn't have these miter ceilings, it would have been fine. The big problem here is it's covering all the electrical, and I'm not going to be able to build our bench over here to conceal, the receiver and the subwoofer. So went down from 135 to 120-inch diagonal screen. Fingers crossed it buys us a few extra inches so we can throw a damn bench underneath the screen, because that's vital for this. Yeah. Woo! Woo! That was not easy to hang up at all. Pretty annoying, but we got her covered, and this is perfect because we got, how much do we have? We have 21 inches to play with. I want to have a nice long bench here, but we'll get there. But the big thing right now is that we have the space. Let's do a little palette cleanser. Let's hang our surround sound system. So obviously you're gonna have to get mounts for the speakers, and majority, at least these speakers do, they have threads already in the back. So when you buy these kits, these screws, this variety pack, should fit them. And what it'll do is this is attaches to the wall, and then that screw attaches there, which I bought these only now to realize this is just plastic. I mean, it's hard plastic, but I was kind of banking for metal, because either one. Yep. All right, that's the most flimsiest mount I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm not wrong. This is how it's supposed to be mounted. It's just the flimsiest speaker mount I've ever seen in my life. This is supposed to be sitting upright like this. If you guys have a better speaker mount recommendation and feel my pain, please let me know in the comment section. That's the worst product I've ever bought, the mount. So here's what I'm thinking, hanging it here. It kind of disguises a little bit, but not all of it, which I hate. Or we just mount it up top here, and it kind of fills in this empty space. I'm weird about empty space. I think the empty space is better right there. Oh, by the way, I forgot to even tell you, I'm doing an online live stream, Black Friday. It's gonna be November 28th on YouTube, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Nailed it. Huge giveaway. We're gonna be giving away tools for free every 15 minutes and a grand prize, which is a miter saw. It's gonna be awesome. Please join me. It's a free event. Come hang out, grab a drink. You got nothing better to do. Black Friday, don't go shopping. Lounge around, come hang out. It's gonna be a chaos, I promise. All right, final answer, right there. Got it facing down a little bit just to get the sound at the crew. I love it. For the floating table bench, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna build it out of 2x4s just for structural integrity. I was going to take a slab and put it down, but this is like 12, 13 feet. And there's no way I can get one in here right now. So what I'm gonna do is take 2x4s, run them completely across, reinforce them into studs, and then we'll wrap it with oak. And then Irina says she really likes like walnut, and so we'll stain it, and oak stains perfectly great. So then I'll go grab my footers, throw that through the studs, and then party on. Because the whole idea is I want it to be 2 feet wide, so this can be concealed, but we could also put like snacks, drinks, popcorn machine, whatever it is, on top of this countertop here, and it'll hide the receiver as well. Ooh, she's a tight fit. I just realized something. This is the world's biggest floating shelf that we've ever done. That's something to celebrate. There's a part of me thinks I overbuilt this. I got them 16 on center. There's a crap ton of them. But it might be overkill, but I know my kids. They're gonna try to sit and stand on this thing like it's a stage. I don't blame them. So we're gonna try to be ready for them. Now, will it hold 205 pounds? It will. It does. Hopefully my kids don't get to my weight before they grow up. This will be just great. I mean, if we added a leg here, this will be indestructible, but I wanted to have a clean look. So we'll work on this. And then eventually, if it does ever start sagging on me, we'll throw something down the middle right here so it's a little concealed. Let's get some plywood. Somehow I screwed my measurements up. This was supposed to be 23 and a quarter by the time I add my face piece. And it's not a big deal. I just thought I could get away with just using 1 sheet of plywood. Well, there goes another 90 bucks. She's looking like something. And unfortunately, we are gonna have to make a seam. We're gonna have a seam and blend it. This project is getting ridiculously expensive. I hope none of you tell Irene about what this is actually gonna cost. So she asked to say it's, 500 bucks. The mission here is I gotta get glue in here to get this tight joint. I got a reinforcement piece down the middle so that it can both get secured. And then we're gonna throw some brad nails. How hard could it be? Now, the only thing is I wish I could match the grain as best as I can, but it's gonna be darn near impossible. Somehow this piece of oak from Home Depot costs more than the sheet of plywood. I don't blame them because it's already milled and polished up and cleaned up and planed. What the kids say, type shit, type shit. This thing is coming together very nicely. The lady requested dark walnut. Lady gets dark walnut. And honey, this was even part of the $500 budget, by the way. Incredible. Not type shit.
I think you have that whole context wrong there.
I don't know what it is. It's like 6'7" to me. Who knows what it means? Okay, we put our best foot forward. It's gonna dry. I'm probably gonna give it one more coat if the missus says I should. But tomorrow I'm gonna hit it with some wipe-on poly just to protect the surface. But in the meantime, let's handle what the situation with this projector is. I got something kind of special. Hopefully it's awesome. Check this out. It is projector time. So this part, I did not know at all what to look for. So I hit up my friends at BenQ, which they did my golf simulator projector, and it's awesome. So I figured why not stick with them. So this is the BenQ W4100i, and I will tell you exactly why I went with this model. Number one, it already has a built-in dongle, dumb word, but dongle for you to be able to cast stuff. If you don't have something like that, you'd either have to get an additional one, like Google Chromecast or whatever, or have a dedicated PC to hook it up to. And I didn't want it. I want to keep it simple. It has not one, not two, not three, but 4 LED light sources, which means the lamp lasts a lot longer than the traditional and the color stays sharp and strong. It has an excellent, based on their rating, excellent color correction. So basically the colors that you see in the movie are projected very closely to what you would see in the movie theater. And the cool thing about it is I don't have to get an actual precise lining up of where to mount the projector to fill the entire 128-inch screen. Instead, it has zoom capability, so we can adjust it and it'll stay there and the colors will be nice and sharp. And they're promising very low lag, especially for gaming. So once you hook it up, there's no crazy lag like you would see on traditional projectors. And it's freaking bright, 3,200 lumens. And you guys don't have to worry about memorizing all this stuff, what I went with. I'll link it in the description. So if you're building something like this, check it out for yourself. Let's get my mount on. Throw it up there, put our connections in, and maybe turn it on just to make sure it's not out of alignment. I'm way too anxious. Let's fire this puppy up. Surprisingly, it's pretty good display even with all the lights on right now. That's crazy. Okay, we just did a test run to see how the projection works. We turned the lights off. My mind is blown. I really did not expect. I thought it'd be a little bit fuzzy, not as concentrated. That was wild. We're not gonna spoil the surprise. We're gonna save it all part of the big reveal. We'll turn the lights off, turn the projector. But in the meantime, let's get some seating in here because I am freaking jazzed about it. I only got 2 words for you. Italian leather. I tracked down these movie theater seats from Valencia. They're made out of, I think it's called 1100 Italian leather, grain Italian leather. They are freaking sick. So, first of all, they came in separate pieces, which that's convenient because I've been a pain in the butt trying to get up the stairs. But they're fully reclinable, back support, lumbar support, headrest, the whole shebang. It's got LED lights. It's got so many bells and whistles. Let me assemble the first row because we're gonna have 2 tiers here, an elevated platform. I need an inhaler because I'm winded from carrying and getting excited here. But let me assemble them, see how they go, and then we'll check them out, how they look. That's crazy how easy that assembles. I thought there was like screws and bolts and nuts. Nope, just clicks in and attach it. That took what, like 6 minutes to do? That's wild. Check this out. Let's plug this in and see some of the features here. All right, so this is the Valencia Tuscany 2025 console. Now they have different configurations. You could do Lazy Boy ×4, a love seat in a Lazy Boy, so many configurations. What was important to us is having the room around to be able to walk in, because this is like a 12-foot wide thing. So with this option, being a family of 5, we could either have our little girl here and hang out. These are fully reclinable. Oh, this is nice. Some lumbar support, ooh. Headrest adjustable. And in case it's just me and mom and our little girl's not with us, the center console turns into the most executive lounge seat you have ever seen. We got regular plugs, we got USB outlets here. We have a little laptop tray or snack tray that swivels around. And check this out. We have USB-C, USB, and custom lighting. The cup holder lights up, the underground lights, they all change just by holding the button. This is absolutely perfect for what we need. Now that the front row is set up, I like the distance from the screen here. We gotta put the second row in the back here. I'm gonna have to make sure that I recline all of these and we create enough room that you can not only walk when this is reclined, but also be able to recline as well. And not have guys with big heads like me sitting up front blocking the view. So we're gonna elevate it by, let's say, 8 inches. 72 by 85 is the platform we're dealing with here. Using some 2x8 just to give it enough of a good enough platform, but also not too big on a step that it's like uncomfortable and a tripping hazard. It'd be helpful if I got a battery though. Kyle, on the subject of movies, what's your favorite movie?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Malibu, yeah. Don't be hating. That's a good one. It's a really good one. To me, in all seriousness, Interstellar. Nothing beats Interstellar. Gladiator second, but Interstellar. Let me know in the comment section your guys' favorite movie, because I'm ordering posters, and I got Avengers for the kids, because we love watching as a family. Home Alone, because we love watching it during Christmas and the holidays with the family every year. Interstellar is our third. Tell us what's the 4th movie poster we need to put. Something classic. Beckham said Top Gun Maverick, which is a great movie, but I don't know if it deserves to be a classic. Let me know. You're gonna hate me, Kyle. I didn't get enough OSB. We could use the scrap oak plywood that I have that I had to buy an extra one. So we could fill in the rest. There's gonna be carpet underneath, so who cares? Well, that was a completely unnecessary amount of work. Had my ADD not kicked in, if I just ran my subflooring perpendicular versus parallel, I would have avoided all these multiple cuts. But we're here, we're ready, we're sturdy. Let's start carpeting this puppy up. You guys need to send Kyle all the love and thank yous, because without him, I couldn't bring this thing up this flight of stairs that we just did. Way to go, camera guy Kyle. What an angel. All right, I need foam material first, carpet material, and then wrap it. Ideally, I would have loved to use the same exact carpet as here, but this is probably 10-year-old carpet, and good luck trying to find it. So all black wrap should do just fine, because it'll match the seats themselves. Perfect size for it. Oh, at least something's going right today. I don't know how to custom upholster carpet, so I'm gonna do what I know best. Wrap it like a Christmas present. I'm not really good at it either. This is turning out pretty good. I'm not that disappointed with it. I'm gonna finish stapling this, get it nice and tight, do my corners, Then I need to put an outlet for all the chairs inside underneath this thing. It's just gonna be one of those floor mounted outlets that everything conveniently can plug into. I'll get everything dialed in, bring the rest of the chairs, and I'll show you guys what a movie night looks like here. See you in a second.
I got a fan club. I guess I got a fan club. Guess I got a fan club. A fan club. Go ahead. Talk that talk behind my back. Whisper about me, how about that? Can't get enough, just like a drug. Club.
This is absolutely the coolest project I have ever built. And if you have any ideas of how to make this movie theater room even more epic, please let me know down in the comment section below. And in the meantime, the next question to ask is, what should we build next?